Hey, welcome back to your weekend edition of Summit Sunrise. I'm Ben Whitmore, and I'm here in the studio as always. Well, not as always,
Well, not
but a
always.
special treat. We
I haven't
have
seen you for a while.
I know, I haven't seen Doyle in a while. This is Doyle Richmond. For those of you who don't know him, Doyle, how are you doing today?
Great. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm enjoying this nice weather. We were just talking a little bit. It's been a little bit wetter than we normally have, but it's of course keeping the fire danger down.
And super green.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful out. And there's a lot going on in the county as well.
Sure.
And for people who are not familiar with what Doyle does, he's a guy who knows a lot about what's going on in the county, and can also help you find a great place to live. As well if you're looking around. And so tell us a little bit about what you specialize in and what you do.
Sure.
Because
like you just said, I mean, if you live here, there's a reason why you live here. It's not that someone forced you or relocated you.
Exactly.
Most of us have lived here because we enjoy all that Summit County has to offer. So not only do I do real estate, I feel like I'm somewhat of a tour guide too, because as we well know,
concierge or
you're
liaison.
you're trying to share all the special aspects about Summit County, and whether it's the activities, whether it's the restaurant, whether, as we were talking about, you performing in the theater. I mean, there's a lot of things that exist up here that make this thing special. And so what happens with so many people is they spend some time up here. Sometimes it's multiple times, sometimes it's the first time, believe it or not, and they go, hey, you know what, maybe we should look at what's going on here from the real estate side of things. We really enjoy coming up here. And someone's going to start that process and start to look at real estate. I've been doing it for 20 years, so know the market really, really well. There's some other really good realtors out there too, but I think it's kind of important, like what we say to people, you want to be educated on especially a buying decision of this caliber, this magnitude, that, hey, what's all that exists out there? What are my wants and needs? And hopefully someone can, like ourselves, can fine-tune that and find the right property for you.
Absolutely, and it's a really personal experience. Doyle's a really personable guy.
Yeah.
We love it when he stops into the studio, and of course, the website is kind of
it's just my
way.
name, DoyleRichmond.com. Well, I don't know if it's the best way, but I think that the majority of the public likes to start on the website.
Sure.
And so
that's where you can start. You can put your toes in the water.
Yeah,
before
they're highlighting the quick search. Again, we got a simple website on purpose that allows people to put in their quick search and let them say whatever they're looking for, whatever price range, whatever bedroom count, whatever area, and that's going to pull up all the different listings as they're scrolling through. Then you click on it and you see some more information. But eventually what you're going to need to do is contact a good realtor and speak to them on the phone, or cross-communicate with emails, and then eventually go out and look at. That's what we're doing today. We did the exact same situation where we had our people look at the website. We had some share some interest, and we go and focus in and send properties of that nature even more so. And then we're going to look at a host of properties this morning. So perfect example. That's how most the time the real estate works. Sometimes someone's going to walk in your office. Sometimes one's going to pick up the phone from one of your real estate ads. But the important part is to kind of share what your wants and needs are, and then let someone like us really kind of fine-tune and find the right properties.
It's great advice for anybody who's who's enjoying Summit County as we do every day. We get to live the dream, as I like to say.
Yep.
And and Doyle's a family man, so if they got the kids are back in school.
Yeah,
now.
the kids are back at school. Freshman,
busy.
first year for Anna
Oh, my
and
goodness.
volleyball team, and then Chanel's first grade, and then Beckham just went from the little guy's school to the big school. So,
bigger pond. He's a big fish.
It was
in
a big
pond.
week this year. Everyone their first day of school.
Yeah.
So
it's always a fun.
Yeah,
time.
but that's another caliber, because again, I came here single. I know what's living in your 20s. I know what's getting married and raising a family up here. So there's that relationship too, because you certainly can relate to other people that are going through the similar type of process, and what they might want in a property up here. And then we got some spectacular listings that are on our website that are called our feature properties, that are our personal listings, and we think we have them priced very, very well. And there's some excellent opportunities that exist there. But we're not going to show only our properties. Again, it's important to educate the person on the market and make sure that they know what's going on. And after doing this 20 years, you certainly know the market pretty well after 20 plus years up here.
I would imagine so.
And we feel pretty fortunate that we do a good amount of business each year, Dave and I. And a lot of our business happens to be in Keystone because just of all the years of doing so much business in Keystone, we have a lot of repeat customers and things of that nature.
Yeah, and you guys know the area very well.
But we do the
entire
whole
county.
area. I mean, and Keystone's great because I think people are amazed that you can find a walking distance to the slopes. I mean, I'm talking less than 30 seconds for under $100,000. We sold some slopeside studios at that price. And you think of a caliber mountain like Keystone in Summit County, to be able to find things of that price range. Sure, there's stuff that goes all the way up to over $2 million, but there's some great properties, and I think people are happily surprised with the market today, where it stands today versus what it was several years ago. And I think the market's moving in the direction in favor of the sellers.
Well, that's good. That's good news for the sellers, for people who are trying to get plugged into the whole real estate, and it's a great opportunity. Again, it's DoyleRichmond.com.
Yeah, DoyleRichmond.com, or
call the number
number
there on the screen for the real estate group. And Doyle, thanks so much for
thanks
joining
for
us
having
here
me
today. And it's always a pleasure to have this guy. He just cracks me up. I love him. And we're going to be right back with we're going to do the watch and win.
Yeah, we're going to do watch and win.
Here
I won't tell the
What am
answer.
I
I know
talking
him every
He knows
time.
the answer.
No, I don't.
Don't
Don't trust me.
Don't trust him. All right, so our watch and win question. We do have a $50 gift certificate to the Main Street Outlet and a $5 gift certificate included with that to Cammy's Frozen Yogurt.